Rule number 1. Anybody can be wealthy. Wealth is not a gender, age, skin color, or family background. Money doesn't know who you are, where you were born, or what you went through. Money responds only to value, skills, systems, decisions, financial habits. People with terrible grammar are wealthy. People who failed school are wealthy. People who grew up poor are wealthy. People with disabilities are wealthy. People with zero support are wealthy. The moment you understand this, something inside you will shift. You'll stop waiting for perfect conditions. You'll stop comparing yourself. You'll stop thinking you don't qualify for wealth. Here is the truth. Money doesn't discriminate. People do. Life does. Opportunities do. But money, never. Think about it. The market doesn't care if you're introverted or extroverted. It doesn't care if you're tall or short. It doesn't care if you're educated or uneducated. It doesn't care if you come from the village or the city. If you provide value, money will come. People often say, rich people are like this. Poor people are like that. Wrong. There is no single type of wealthy person. Some wealthy people are kind, some are selfish, some are humble, some are arrogant. Wealth is not a personality trait. It is a consequence of applying the rules. And here's the part most people miss. The only thing that can stop you from becoming wealthy is your own beliefs about money. If you think rich people are evil, money will avoid you. If you think money is too hard to make, it will be hard for you. If you think you don't deserve wealth, you will sabotage your success. Your brain follows your beliefs. So rule number 1 is simple but powerful. If anyone can be wealthy, then you can be wealthy. No excuses, no limitations, no disqualifications. Rule number 2. Decide on your own definition of wealth. This is where 90% of the world fails. Most people have never sat down for even 5 minutes to define what wealth means to them. They want to be rich, but they don't know what rich means. They want money, but they've never defined the number. They want freedom, but they don't know what freedom looks like. Here's the truth. If you cannot define wealth, you cannot achieve it. Your mind cannot chase a blurry target. For some people, wealth is $10,000 a month, a small house paid off, business income, travel freedom, starting a school, providing for family. For others, wealth is $1 million in savings, property investment, multiple businesses, time freedom. For someone else, it might be a peaceful life, no debts, a small but stable income. There is no right or wrong definition. But wealthy people have one thing in common. They took time to define what wealth means to them. Why is this important? Because if you don't define wealth, society will define it for you. And society's definition will force you into depression, comparison, or forever chasing shadows. You must ask yourself, what lifestyle do I want? How much will it cost monthly? How much do I need saved or invested? What kind of work-life balance do I want? What does financial peace mean to me? Not the world. Once you define wealth, the journey becomes clear. The confusion disappears, the overwhelm fades, your direction sharpens. This rule sounds simple, but it is the difference between chaos and clarity. Rule number 3, set your objectives. Now that you've defined wealth, you must set objectives that turn your definition into a plan. Here's something most people don't know. Wealth is built backwards. You don't start from where you are. You start from where you want to be. Here's how wealthy people think. Decide the destination. Calculate what it requires. Break it into daily, weekly, monthly actions. Poor people say, I'll start and see where it takes me. Rich people say, I will arrive here, and this is how. Setting objectives means answering these questions. What does rich mean to you? Is it $5,000 a month? $50,000 a month? A specific home? A business? How do you intend to get there? Through these channels, a high-income skill, a business, digital products, investments, real estate, a scalable side hustle. How long do you expect it to take? Time frames create urgency. Without urgency, nothing moves. What habits must you build or destroy? Your habits determine your income. Period. What will you sacrifice? Every version of wealth requires trade-offs: Netflix time, social media, sleep, weak friendships, comfort. When you set clear objectives, you start moving faster, you stop guessing. You create momentum, you attract opportunities, you become valuable faster. Your objectives are your roadmap. Without them, you are walking blind. Rule number 4, keep it under your hat. This rule surprises people. We live in a world where everyone wants to announce their goals, share their plans, post their dreams online. But wealthy people understand something powerful. The more you talk, the less you do. The more you share, the more resistance you attract. People hate being preached at. They hate being corrected. They hate being told, "You're not doing enough. You should save more. You should invest. You should change your mindset." When you start improving your finances, people around you may feel threatened, jealous, confused, or insecure. Here's the truth. Your growth will offend people who refuse to grow. So the wealthy follow this rule. Work in silence. Build in silence. Invest in silence. Transform in silence. When your results come, the world will talk for you. Keeping your wealth journey private protects you from unnecessary criticism, doubters who plant fear, dream killers, jealous friends, family pressure, emotional sabotage. People don't need to know your income, investments, plans, money habits, future goals. Live quietly, build loudly, but let the noise come from your results, not your mouth. Rule number 5, build skill-based confidence, not motivation. This rule changes everything. The poor rely on motivation, the rich rely on competence. Motivation feels good, it makes you excited, but it doesn't last. Competence, however, creates unshakable confidence. If you have real skills in sales, digital marketing, investing, trading, real estate, content creation, software development, project management, leadership, negotiation, you will never fear poverty again. Why? Because skills equals money on demand. Skills are more reliable than degrees. Skills are more predictable than luck. Skills are more useful than connections. Skills are more powerful than motivation. When you build valuable skills, money begins to chase you. You won't need to beg for opportunities. Opportunities will beg for you. This is the wealth secret schools will never teach you. Rule number 6, avoid the money traps. This is one of the most important lessons most people never learn. The world is full of traps designed to keep you broke, stressed, and financially dependent. Not because you are not smart, but because you were never taught how these traps work. Here's the truth. Money is not only created, it is captured. You can earn money, but money can be taken back from you if you don't understand the traps around you. There are 4 major traps. Trap 1, lifestyle inflation. This is the biggest killer of wealth. Most people don't get rich because the moment they earn more, they spend more. When your income rises, your lifestyle must not rise with it. Your lifestyle should rise after your income becomes stable, passive, and consistent, not before. The wealthy understand this rule. Invisible wealth is stronger than visible wealth. What people don't see is what truly makes you rich. Investment accounts, cash reserves, assets, skills, networks, systems, not designer clothes, iPhones, or vacations. Trap 2, emotional spending. Most financial problems come from emotional decisions. I was sad, so I bought something. I deserved it. I was bored. It was on sale. Here's the truth. Poor emotional control creates poor financial control. The wealthy spend for function, not feelings. You must break this trap if you want to rise. Trap 3, debt culture. Banks and companies want you in debt. Your debt is their profit. Not all debt is bad, but uncontrolled debt is a trap that strangles your future. You must learn when to take debt, when not to take debt, how to calculate cost versus benefit, how debt affects your long-term wealth. Never borrow to impress people. Borrow only if it builds assets or increases your long-term income. Trap 4. The approval addiction. Most people stay broke because they want to look successful instead of become successful. The addiction to validation destroys wealth. The need to show people delays financial freedom. True wealth is calm, private, and peaceful. Broke people scream. Rich people whisper. Escaping these traps gives you a 10-year advantage over the average person. Rule number 7. Build leverage. If you get paid only when you work, you will work forever. This rule separates rich people from everyone else. Leverage means using something once to earn money repeatedly. There are 4 types of leverage. 1. Financial leverage. Using money to make more money. Examples: investments, real estate, index funds, dividend stocks, treasury bills, capital for business. Your money should work harder than you do. 2. Skilled leverage. Using your expertise, knowledge, and abilities to create income sources that keep paying you. Examples: writing a book, creating digital products, consulting, freelancing, courses, high-income skills. This allows you to earn more for the same time. 3. People leverage. You cannot scale alone. Every wealthy person uses teams, talents, employees, contractors, or systems. Examples: hiring a video editor, bringing in a social media manager, outsourcing bookkeeping, creating a team to run operations. When you stop doing everything yourself, your income multiplies. 4. Technology leverage. Using software, tools, and platforms to automate parts of your work. Examples: AI tools, automated marketing, scheduling apps, digital platforms, selling online. Technology gives you 24-hour working power without working 24 hours. You must build leverage because wealth is not created by effort. It is created by multiplication. If your income does not multiply, it will remain average forever. Rule number 8. Master the psychology of money. Most people know what to do with money, but they don't do it because their psychology is weak. Money mastery is 80% mindset and 20% mechanics. There are 5 psychological blocks. Block 1. Fear of losing money. People are so afraid of losing money that they also lose opportunities. Wealth requires controlled risk, not reckless behavior, but you must be willing to act. Block 2. Poverty identity. If you grew up hearing, money is hard to get. Rich people are wicked. We can't afford that. Your brain formed a poverty identity. You must break that identity, or your income will never grow beyond it. Block 3. Impatience. Poor people want quick returns. The wealthy play the long game. Impatience destroys growth. Block 4. Comparison. The fastest way to kill motivation is to compare your journey to others. Your only competition is your previous self. Block 5. Comfort addiction. If you fear discomfort, wealth will fear you. Every financial level requires a new version of you. When you control your money psychology, you control your financial future. Rule number 9. Know your numbers. You cannot improve what you do not measure. Most people have no idea how much they spend, how much they earn monthly, how much they waste, their net worth, their savings rate, their investment rate. Money responds to clarity. Here is a fact that might shock you. Financial ignorance is more expensive than lifestyle. You can be disciplined in spending and still go broke if you do not track your numbers. Here are the key numbers every wealthy person knows. 1. Your exact income. Not estimated, not guessed. exact. 2. Your total expenses. Track everything. Small expenses become big leaks. 3. Your net worth. What you own minus what you owe. This is the real indicator of wealth. 4. Your saving rate. How much you save out of what you earn. 5. Your investment rate. How much of your income is put into assets. 6. Your opportunity cost. What you lose by delaying action or wasting money. 7. Your debt-to-income ratio. This determines whether your debt is healthy or dangerous. When you know your numbers, you take control of your destiny. Money becomes predictable instead of chaotic. Rule number 10. Take full responsibility for your money. This is the final rule and the most important one. The rule that separates the wealthy from the always struggling. Here is the truth. The day you take responsibility for your financial life is the day your wealth journey begins. Most people spend years blaming the government, their family, their job, the economy, their environment, their partner, their background, their lack of opportunities, but blame kills progress. Blame removes power. Blame delays wealth. Wealth flows toward people who say, "My money is my responsibility. My future is my responsibility. My decisions are my responsibility." When you embrace responsibility, you stop waiting for help. You stop complaining. You stop blaming your past. You stop living in excuses. You start building. You start learning. You start earning. You start improving. You start investing. You start acting like someone who deserves wealth. Responsibility is the foundation of wealth because nobody is coming to save you. And when you understand this, something changes. You stop being a victim. You become a creator. You stop reacting to life. You begin controlling your life. This is the mindset every wealthy person shares. The final message, the wealth switch. At this point, you now understand why anyone can become wealthy, how to define your own version of wealth, how to set the right objectives, why privacy is powerful, why skills matter, how to avoid money traps, how to build leverage, how money psychology works, why knowing your numbers is essential, why responsibility is the key to everything. If you apply even 3 of these rules, your financial life will change. If you apply all 10, your entire future will transform. Wealth is not magic. It is not DNA. It is not luck. It is not reserved for a chosen few. Wealth is a formula, and you now have the formula. Your job is to use it. If you found value in today's masterclass, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Wealth Laboratory, and share it with someone who needs this message. And before you go, tell me in the comments, what is the number one thing preventing you from chasing your dream right now? Your answer might just be the breakthrough someone else needs. See you in the next lesson.